Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Sunday, June 19, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Pittsburgh Pirates vs San Francisco Giants. Our team pick is Chicago Cubs vs Atlanta Braves. Our team pick is Atlanta Braves for the win, and here is why. Chicago went into Friday with a 10-game skid on the books, and while the bats didn't do much, their pitching held up, allowing their meager production to stand up for a victory. The Cubs entered Saturday 4th in the NL Central, 12 games behind the Cardinals for the top spot in the division race. Chicago totaled only 3 hits in Friday's game, all singles, as Wilson Contreras, Nico Horner and Andrelton Simmons each had one. As it turned out, the game's only run was the epitome of small ball, as Jonathan Villar walked leading off the 8th. He was sacrificed to second by Simmons, stole third and scored on Christopher Morel's sacrifice fly. Keegan Thompson was solid in a no decision as he threw 6 scoreless frames, allowing 2 hits with 2 walks and 9 strikeouts. Chris Martin, 1-0, worked a 1-2 to 3-8 for the win, while David Robertson pitched a scoreless 9th, allowing no hits while walking 2, hitting 1 and striking out 1, for his 8th save. Atlanta saw their 14-game win streak halted as their bats were held in check by a beleaguered Chicago pitching staff that had been shelled to the tune of 41 runs in a 4-game set with the Padres earlier in the week. The Braves entered Saturday second in the NL East, 5.5 games behind the Mets for the top spot in the division standings. On Friday, Atlanta finished with only 2 hits, a double by Orlando Arcia and a single by Ronald Acuna Jr. to lead off the game. Atlanta loaded the bases in the 9th on a hit batter, plus a pair of walks, only to have Arcia ground out to end it. Charlie Morton didn't factor in the decision as he threw 7 scoreless innings, as he allowed 3 hits with no walks and 9 strikeouts. AJ Minter, 2-1, took the loss as he allowed 1 run on no hits with 1 walk and 1 strikeout in 1 inning of work. While the Cubs managed to steal the opening game of the set Friday afternoon, it might be asking too much to see history repeat itself here. Hendricks has had a rough season, and even when he pitches decently, as he did in his last start, the bullpen implodes. He left with a 5-1 lead, only to see San Diego tally 11 runs in the last 4 innings to win going away. Atlanta had won 14 straight games before falling Friday, and while some of that was due to the competition they faced, the bottom line is that you don't go on a tear like that by accident. The Cubs aren't overly familiar with Anderson, who has just the 1 start against them back in a time when Javier Baez, Chris Bryant and Anthony Rizzo wore the uniform. It's unlikely that the Braves' bats will be muffled as they were in the opener. Take the Braves here as they leave town with a victory in their pocket. Our total pick is over the total, and here is why. The offenses as of late should be able to provide enough runs to get going, as the Braves are averaging 6.31 runs per game in their previous 13 games, while the Cubs are scoring 3.31 runs per game in that same 13-game stretch. Neither starting pitcher has done necessarily well throughout their previous 7 starts, as Ian Anderson is pitching to a 5.31 ERA in that span, while Kyle Hendricks has a 4.62 ERA in his last 7 starts. The over has hit in 4 of the previous 5 Atlanta games as a road favorite, as well as being 18-8-1 in Chicago's last 27 during Game 3 of a series. Go with the over as the better play here. Oakland Athletics vs Kansas City Royals. Our team pick is Royals for the win. And here is why. The Royals are looking for any bright spots in what's been an awful pitching staff, so a strong performance from Daniel Lynch in the opener at Oakland on Friday night was very welcome. Kansas City scored in each of the first 3 innings, with Salvador Perez launching both an RBI double and solo homer, while MJ Melendez and Michael A. Taylor each added RBI in the 5th. Lynch went 5 innings to grab the win, allowing 1 run on 4 hits and 2 walks, while piling up 10 strikeouts. Whit Merrifield had 3 hits and scored a run at the top of the Kansas City lineup. The Athletics are looking like a team that unloaded several of its best players over the offseason, as the offense turned in another lifeless performance on Friday against Kansas City. Elvis Andrus scored Oakland's only run of the game in the bottom of the 2nd on a wild pitch, with the Athletics mustering just 5 hits for the night. Frankie Montas took the loss, allowing 5 runs, 3 earned, on 10 hits and 3 walks, while striking out 4 across 5 innings. Ramon Laureano doubled and walked, while Andrus had 2 singles. While both teams are having nightmare seasons, the Royals are the pick here as they have the better starting pitcher on the mound. Koenig is still struggling to adjust to life in the majors, and Singer has shown flashes of excellence since returning from a quick demotion to AAA metrics, like a 3.14 FIP and 18.7 kBB% indicate Singer is pitching well, and he has a scoreless streak of nearly 20 innings last month. This is one of the more manageable assignments in baseball right now, as Oakland is second worst in the league at the plate with a 79 WRC+. Koenig has very little experience even in the minors, and he's given up 2 homers and 4 walks in his 8 innings so far. With both offenses looking shaky, go with a better starting pitcher here. Our total pick in here is why. Under 7. And here is why. These 2 offenses rank among the worst in the league, with the Royals ranked 27th, averaging 3.8 per game, and Oakland ranked 29th, averaging 3.2. Through the first 18 innings of this series, the 2 squads have combined for just 8 total runs. Expect more of the same on Sunday with a capable starter in Singer, having no issues mowing down a struggling and vulnerable Oakland lineup. Expect Koenig to struggle with length in this one, but fare a bit better than his first 2 starts against the light-hitting Royals. The under is 4-0 in Kansas City's last 4 and 4-1 in Oakland's last 5. These teams do not hit. Los Angeles Dodgers vs Cleveland Guardians. Our team pick is Cleveland Guardians for the win, and here is why. The Guardians played well over the past week and come into this game on a 5-game winning streak. They will try to keep the momentum going with another win over the Dodgers, which will give them their 6th win in a row and 9th win in their last 10 games. Cleveland is averaging 4.62 runs per game. Their .250 batting average is 10th in the league. Their .311 on-base percentage is 18th, while their .388 slugging percentage is 17th. Jose Ramirez has been the big bat for the Guardians. He leads the team with a .305 batting average, 16 home runs, and 62 RBI. Cleveland's pitching has been good, with the team giving up 3.97 runs per game. Opponents have a .229 batting average against the Guardians, which is 8th in the league. Their 3.55 ERA is 7th, as is their 1.17 WHIP. The Dodgers had their 2-game winning streak snapped by the Guardians in the series opener. They will try to bounce back from the loss with a win on Sunday, which will give them their 3rd win in their last 4 games and the NL West lead. Los Angeles is averaging 5.02 runs per game. Their .246 batting average is 13th in the league. Their .327 on-base percentage is 2nd, while their .417 slugging percentage is 5th. Tree Turner leads the Dodgers with a .304 batting average and 47 RBI, while Mookie Betts leads the team with 17 home runs. The Dodgers have lost 4 of their last 6 games and 3 of their last 5 home games. They have one of the best defenses in the league, but they have struggled in recent games, scoring only 9 runs in their last 5 games. Things won't get easier for them in this game, because Bieber has been great on the mound in recent games, giving up 6 runs in his last 4 starts, so expect them to struggle offensively in this game. The Guardians have won 8 of their last 9 games and 5 straight road games. They have been on a roll offensively, scoring 13 runs in their last 3 road games. Even though the Dodgers have a good pitching staff, they struggled in recent games and will have a hard time slowing down the streaking Guardians, so go with Cleveland to get the win. Our total pick is under, and here is why. These are 2 capable offenses, with the Dodgers ranked 3rd in runs scored per game and Cleveland ranked 10th. With that said, they are also excellent pitching teams. The Dodgers own the 2nd lowest team ERA in the league, while Cleveland comes in at 7th. Shane Bieber is a bona fide ace and will tame a potent Dodger lineup that is averaging just 2.5 runs per contest over their last 8 games. Heaney has also been very impressive over his first 2 starts and will manage to keep Cleveland's bats at bay, especially if Ramirez can't go. The under is 5-0 in La's last 6 games. Expect another superbly pitched game on both sides. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.